And it was middle of the night when we were ordered, rouse, rouse, out, out, middle of the night. The whole camp was so quiet, you couldn't hear. And on the side of us were the assessment, the guards, and the dogs were next to them on the leashes, and they were barking. It was terrible. Can you imagine? It's so peaceful, you can't hear a thing. And then the dogs are barking, and we knew that we are going, that it's our last minutes in this world. They chased us into a bathhouse. It was written in German. There were two. One was for men, one was for women. It said bathhouse. We got in. It wasn't a bathhouse. It was a gas chamber.
This is in my Titanic. Yeah. I was there. I saw it.
When the heavy doors shut behind us, we knew that the poisonous gas was going to come down any minute from the showers. We scraped the walls, we called for help. We called Shema Israel. Help us, Rabbeinu Shalom. And I was holding my niece's hand, Roma, and I was whispering, don't be afraid. It won't hurt. It won't even last long. We will soon join our loved ones. At this very minute, the heavy doors opened and an assessment walked in. We could hear his boots. Ruhe, he said, quiet. You're not going to be guest. You're going to stay here till the morning, till dawn. We couldn't believe it. Some girls kissed his feet. We begged him to allow us. There was a tiny window right on top near the ceiling. If we can open it, in case it was another trap of the Germans another night. So we climbed up, one girl on top of the other one, and we opened slightly, so air could come in. We thought it's another trick of the Germans, maybe. But it was true. We sat there, and at dawn, we were chased out. As we stood there on the platform, there was a contingent of women, Jewish women, coming off the cattle trucks, and they passed us, and they were sent straight, directed straight into the gas chamber we had just left. And there were Jewish men prisoners working on the tractor, and they said to us that we are lucky because that we are alive. The Germans received an order to gas 500 Jewish women and not 700, and we were 700. They are so tisch, they say in German, very detailed,
precise.
that the order was wrong. There was a mistake. They took us for the order of 500, but we were 700. So the ones that came with the train and the truck, they were 500. They were guests, and we couldn't say. It was due to German orderliness, and the fate was with us that we were alive. And with these same trains that took us to Auschwitz, the trains that those women came off, we were sent to Auschwitz.
Wow.
You want to hear further?
Yes, of course. From one death camp to another death camp. You went from Majdanek to Auschwitz.
We said,
wow. And Helen, you go to shul every Shabbos? Sure.
I look forward to the Shabbos. Every day of the week. I feel the holy Shabbos. I love it.
It is so beautiful to hear that. It is so special. After all you went through, after all it's unbelievable. You lost.
And you know what? I'm not cross with Rabbeinu Shalom. I don't know. That is how he wanted this. How can I be cross? Most of my friends think that I'm mad. How can you still remain religious? Even in Israel, I've got 2 friends who were with me. We were at school together. They come from homes like mine, very frum homes. They are not completely of religion. How can you remain religious? We saw what happened to our parents, to our brothers, to our sisters.
You are the most amazing person. I think I've never met somebody like you.
What can I do? What can I say? I say that's how he wants. He wanted like this.
But you had such nisim, such miracles that they didn't shoot after the Warsaw Ghetto when they put you by the wall. That they didn't shoot you. Baruch Hashem, but they didn't shoot. They could have just shot.
Yes, we were standing like this.
To be in Majdanek, I was with my wife in Majdanek in July. It for me is the worst place on earth. I've never been in that gas chamber. We just walked through it. You see the scratch marks on the walls. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse on earth than that. And that you were in the room and they opened the doors. It's unbelievable.
Yes. That's why I feel Hashem always around me. I'm never alone. People
Hashem
ask
is all around
do
you.
Live? Who stays with you?
Hashem is with you all the time.
Are you living alone? I said, no, I'm not alone. I'm never alone. Because Hashem is always around me. That's how I feel.
Hela, I just want to say that you are an inspiration.